Guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Pokemon sales data video. There's no sun today, so that's just the light. That's not the sun. Here we go. Not too much to go over today, but a couple of sales are mine. They are Dark Dragonite, first edition PSA 10, non-holo. It's not the holo one, but that sold for $340. That's a record price point for that card, I believe. And then, all right, so this is an interesting one with my Lapras, first edition PSA 9. It has been, I'm gonna say, 2 months since I put it up for like $350 your best offer, and figuring whatever. And I got maybe like 1 or 2 offers for it, which I just let like whatever. And between yesterday's video and this morning, I got 9 offers. They were all for, and I have it for like I think $350 your best offer, and they were all 300, 300, 300, 310, 325, 330, like whatever. Finally, I got this. There's a 325 one that was in like Cali. I don't want to send it because Cali is more. If you're on the East Coast, if you're on, at least in New York, to ship to Cali is a pain in the fucking balls, and insurance on top of that is also a pain in the fucking balls. Again, it shouldn't be. It should just be, hey, it's within the continental U.S. It shouldn't cost you that much, but because of what Trump did with the whole talking about, we'll bail out the post office, but they have to raise rates to hurt Jeff Bezos. That's what he did, and like I'm paying the price for it. Now, again, that's one thing. If you want to talk about Trump, he did a couple of good things, and I'm not going to get into politics here, but my reasoning for bringing that up is that I would much rather sell to someone the Midwest to the East Coast because it doesn't cost that much, especially with insurance. It's just a lot less. But so I kept that 325. I was like, I'll accept you if none of these guys that are not on the West Coast, and if they're on the East Coast or Midwest, I'll offer them like 330. I'll counteract with. If they don't do it, I'll send to the guy in California 325. But luckily, someone did. Things in like Maryland for 330. Now I have a couple more of those. I will post it again, 350 or best offer, and see what happens. Because I got so many of them. I don't know what I didn't promote it. I don't think there was one sold recently. There's a couple that are on auction right now, and they're at 200 each. But yeah, it was really weird. It was an anomaly. So anyway, moving on, we have a Jolteon first edition PSA 9 from the Jungle set, sold for $178. Something I've noticed about the Jungle set specifically is that if it's a first edition PSA 9, again, I'm talking about holos, or if it's a unlimited, but the unlimited does not have the Jungle symbol, if it's a no symbol, the no symbol will get around the same, sometimes if not more, than the first edition, because I guess it's rarer, I guess it's harder to find, especially if you have it. Most of them are on PSA, they'll say, oh, error, no symbol, but some of them won't, and there's some people that just like, oh, no symbol, and they freak out. They're like, I need it. So that I thought that was interesting. Anyway, it sold for $178. Then we had an Articuno from Fossil set, first edition PSA 9, sold for $235. We had a Lugia first edition PSA 8 from Neogenesis, sold for $760. And then we had a Lieutenant Surge's Pharaoh first edition PSA 9 for $173. Also, those are not mine. Those last 4 were just normal. Also, something that I did notice is that, I don't know if I brought it up the other day, my Shadowless BGS 9 Charizard. We're still kind of going back and forth on it because he says, like, hey, can you throw in the, I think it's Giovanni's Magikarp and Sabrina's Golduck from Gym Challenge? And I said, listen, I had offers up to $4,500 for my BGS. And the reason I'm giving it to you for $3,850 is because if I accept $4,500 from someone else on eBay, I net $4,100 right off the top, not including the taxes that I have to pay for it next year, because that's what I did. And plus, I have to send it out with a whole bunch of insurance, and obviously, I have to send it out to his insurance anyway with insurance. But as I know him, I know it's easier, and just so I said, like, all right, if you pay me $39.50, I'll throw in Sabrina's Golduck and Giovanni's Magikarp, which I think is worth a little bit more than $100. But I figured, one sale, one package, whatever. I was like, okay, can you $3,900? Could you do both? It's like, I can't do that. So I'll give you the Charizard and Giovanni's Magikarp for $3,900. He hasn't responded yet. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And again, if you're looking to negotiate with someone, say like, if I do this, will you move forward? Because a lot of people, when they're negotiating, you have to ask them to buy or accept that offer a couple of times. So don't expect, like, say, like, hey, how about this? No, like, say, if I can do this, will you move forward? If I can do that, will that work for you? Something like that. Again, you're going to have to ask them. Most times, you're going to have to ask them a couple of times. Again, that's just my advice, just from sales. And a lot of times that does work. Anyway, that is it for me today. I will be back tomorrow, and I will talk to you later. All right, goodbye, guys.